boys basketball points record.
Yes, Cal Baskin scored 41. Down low to Diaz. Deep from outside is Hayden, and that one is air ball. And Mountain Vista will recover.
As you can hear from that crowd, ball did not touch the rim.
Here's Kiara Spellman, picked up by Neal. Here's Kiara with the right hand. Bounces in and out.
Oh, we finally got sound. We are back, baby. Technically, we're here for the first time. We're live. We're live with 30 seconds left in the first.
I'm Sam Durstiller. Alongside me is Tyler Ruffle. Now we have audio. We were struggling earlier, but now we finally have audio. You're watching high school girls basketball between the Mountain Vista Golden Eagles and the Ponderosa Mustangs. The score is currently 23-18. Ponderosa's in the lead by 5 with 20 seconds left in the quarter. Here's Kennedy Spellman, pass down low to Roscoe. Roscoe to Mawan outside from deep. Mawan with the air ball, but Kennedy Spellman comes in with the rebound. 3 seconds left on the clock, and that one is stolen away by Kate Roderick. Stolen away by Mawan, and that's how this first quarter will end. Tyler, can you describe what happened in that first quarter since there was not much audio?
In that first quarter, Mountain Vista seemingly could not stop Madison Neal, number 22 for the Mustangs. She was just shooting up threes one after the other, giving them this big old lead. Mountain Vista, on the other hand, has been doing a great job getting the ball into the paint with Grace Roscoe. Grace Roscoe has 7 points on the night, more than a third of the Golden Eagles' points, and has taken a lot of fouls.
Very similar to Kennedy Spellman's 36-point record performance she had on Tuesday.
I don't believe we'll be seeing any records broken tonight, but who knows?
Anything can happen, especially in basketball. That's why it's so interesting to watch.
And that's why you should keep tuning in, especially to Vista Now. Speaking of special, tonight is Mountain Vista's senior night for girls basketball. The only senior on the court at this moment is Grace Roscoe, but earlier in the match we had Taylor West and Chase Thompson all on the field alongside the Spellman sisters as our starting lineup for tonight.
And not only is it senior night, it is still Wish Week because it is a week and today is Friday.
That is how weeks work, isn't it?
Yes. So this time we will see our fans doing Harry Potter themed dances because it's Wish Week and the Wish Week kid wanted to be a wizard. Roscoe with the rebound and another foul.
Quote from our Wish Kid was that he wanted a Harry Potter experience. And if you saw our live stream earlier of our assembly, you would have known that we certainly gave it to him.
Here's the pass to Roscoe, and that one is intercepted away by Marina Diaz. And there will be the first foul issued for Mountain Vista here in the second quarter. That one will be on Ari Aki.
She picks up her second foul.
Aki's also very aggressive on the defensive end. That's what makes her so good despite the lack of height. Mountain Vista running their specialty press defense, and Mawan will
tip the ball out of bounds.
Tip that one out of bounds, and Ponderosa will recover. Ponderosa's got the lead in this one. A little bit surprising for Mountain Vista right after they won by 50 points against Heritage last Tuesday. Yeah. Aki, long pass to Spellman. That one will be out of bounds.
Unfortunate step out of bounds by one of the Spellmans. And as you were mentioning, yeah, Vista won by 50 points, and Pondo, they have a record of 5-15.
Looks like Aki will, correction, that will be Kiara Spellman's second foul of the game. Spellman and Aki are the two defensive specialists, and sometimes when they're too aggressive, they can pick up fouls that easily.
Yep.
Actually, all of their fouls tonight for Mountain Vista have been in the front court just trying to work their press break out. They're swiping for the ball. They're doing everything they can. Here's the shot by Hayden, and that one is blocked. Not good shot selection there. Here's Kiara Spellman driving on Ames. Pass to Roscoe, down low, going up and over, and there'll be a jump ball called.
And Mountain Vista's been trying to do it all night, get that ball down to Grace Roscoe inside the paint. I think Ponderosa might be picking up on it.
Especially since this is her last game.
Last home game.
Correction, yes. Last home game in the Mountain Vista gym. Spellman will inbound. Pass down low to Roscoe. Kennedy Spellman. She's in her range, guarded by Neal. Kiara swinging it around to Aki. Mawan, great ball movement right now from Mountain Vista. Swing it to Kennedy Spellman. That one is a deep three ball. No good. Rebounded by Roscoe, and the putback is good. Roscoe's taking over this game. She's got 9.
Great play by Grace Roscoe. She's a staple on this team. If by the off chance one of the Mountain Vista girls does miss a three, Grace Roscoe will be there to get the rebound and then hustle back to the paint on defense.
For sure, that ball was swiped away by Spellman, and it's another jump ball, but since Mountain Vista got the last jump ball, it'll be Ponderosa ball now.
Well, with the way Mountain Vista's been playing this trap, Mountain Vista might get the ball back very quickly.
Here's the pass to Neal, picked up by Kiara Spellman. Neal, pass to Ames. Ames driving on Aki. Webb, and that was a bad pass, thrown out of bounds, but it hit one of the Mountain Vista players' hands, and Ponderosa will recover.
Yeah, Lainey Webb tried to make a play, but Grace Roscoe there to tip the ball.
Here's Neal, guarded tightly by Spellman. Mid-range jumper is good with the tight contest on her. She's popping off this game, very similar to what Kennedy Spellman was the other day.
And Lainey Neal with a hand right in her face. Just pops the mid-range.
Here's Roscoe going down low on Webb, and that one is good off the glass. That was very pretty. Backing in to to Lainey Webb and getting the easy deuce.
I feel like we'll be hearing that a lot tonight. Grace Roscoe in the paint as a missed pass tossed up by Kate Schultz. Lands out of bounds.
Chase Thompson will check in for Chanel Mawan. And this new tactic by Kimberly Spellman, their new head coach, from previously being Coach Willihan, Roscoe picks up, will go to the line as it appears that Lainey Webb will Lainey Webb picked up the foul. But this new press break defense by Kimberly Spellman is really getting Mountain Vista a lot of points. And they're doing great at what they're doing. They're just being able to pick off passes and not let them get past them to the front court.
Yep, and as you can see, Coach Spellman just talking to every single one of her players in the huddle besides Grace Roscoe.
She's really talking to them one-on-one as a team, all they can do to have the best performance they possibly can. Roscoe misses the second one. It's a three-point game. Here's
big bodies inside the paint.
Webb driving. Chase Thompson gets the rebound. She's going to bring up a fast break. Here's Kiara Spellman. There was a foul, but she doesn't get the call, but it still goes in.
That's her first points of the night for Kiara Spellman.
Here's Kennedy Spellman from behind, gets the steal. And here comes Kennedy Spellman, guarded by Ames. Spellman driving with the right hand, going in. And we have a travel call on Kennedy Spellman as she was trying to get by the defense.
Looked like Spellman was trying to use her 3 steps, but took a little bit more than 3.
Here's Ames, pass down low. Back to Ames. Ames for 3, no good. Rebounded by Roscoe. Reaching over is Haley Roderick. Here's Kiara Spellman driving with the left hand.
Speaking of Haley Roderick, she just fouled.
Kiara Spellman. Taylor West looking to check into the game. One of the few seniors on this girls Mountain Vista team.
One of 3.
Here's Kiara Spellman. First time at the free throw line tonight. She nails the first one.
And
West checking in for Grace Roscoe. First time she's out tonight.
senior for senior exchange.
Kate Schultz will also check in for Haley Roderick. Seem to be like matchup man versus man coverage for Ponderosa. If Vista's checking someone in, they want a specific person guarding her. Spellman nails both. And we have a timeout called by Ponderosa. They can't really seem to get the ball past the front court, don't you think? They're doing a great job playing defensively.
Yeah, they've gotten very few points this entire period, and Mountain Vista's been able to come back, now taking the lead. And due to Ponderosa taking the full timeout, we'll be right back. Actually, we will be back right now as our wish kid, Addison, has been escorted in by Lindsay Jaffe, welcomed by a crowd of Mountain Vista students, ready for a night all about him. As you can see, he has been sat at the front and center of our student section by our student body president, Grayson Witt.
I was also going to mention before the break, on a separate note, that Ponderosa has not scored any points in this second quarter. Pretty interesting how defensively they're doing so well at what they're doing. In fact, they got the lead now. Mountain Vista's up by 1, 26-25.
Ball almost stolen by Kennedy Spellman, instead tipped out of bounds. Now Ponderosa has a chance to inbound once more, hopefully more successful this time.
This time this one's to Neal. Pass to Schultz, and they get past. Here's Webb, driving on Taylor West. Webb, the pass to Ames. Ames for 3. Good contest by Thompson as Taylor West will secure the rebound. A jump ball called as Blaney Webb gets in there and forces the jump ball. Great job trying to corral the rebound right there.
And if you can't grab the rebound, it's best to force the jump ball. Might as well get the possession in your favor the next time one happens.
The Spellman sisters passing to each other at the top of the key. All they want to do is shoot. Here's West with the right hand. No good. Chase Thompson with the rebound. Taylor West getting on the ground and secures the rebound.
Unfortunately, she slid out of bounds as she lands on the floor, so it will be Ponderosa ball.
Key inactives tonight for Mountain Vista. Kylie Brookfield is out once again with a broken ankle. Hope to see her back soon.
Unfortunate injury.
Here's Webb driving on West. Webb with the right hook is good. And Ponderosa will maintain the lead once again.
It gets points on the board.
Here's Kiara Spellman with the mid-range jumper. It's the bad spot on the rim. Into the hands of Kiara Spellman, but cannot maintain the steal. Here's Neal, doubled by the Spellman sisters. Ames, pass to Schultz. Schultz to Webb. Webb misses the left-handed layup. Here's Kennedy Spellman, pass to Kiara. Kiara, easy right-handed deuce. And now Mountain Vista will get back the lead. A lot of lead changes. Do you think that'll occur throughout the rest of this game?
Oh yeah, this game will be tight. And aggressive. As Kennedy Spellman picks up her first foul of the night. Third team of this period.
Kennedy Spellman also aggravated her ankle the other game, but she is back this time. Kate Roderick will exit as Shay Hayden will enter the game. Here's Neal. Screen set by Ames. Neal guarded by Thompson. Down low to Schultz. Schultz with the right hand on the left side of the glass is good. And Ponderosa's got the lead back. Here's Kennedy Spellman, pass to Kiara. Kiara's open for three, she'll take it. No good on the three ball. Rebounded by Ames. West is reaching, hopefully she doesn't pick up a foul there. Here's Neal, guarded by Kiara Spellman. Spellman swipes it away, double team by the Spellman sisters. Hayden for deep from three, trying to use the backboard, does not get it. And there will be a foul on Chase Thompson as Schultz was trying to go up with the putback, but too aggressive right there, and she'll go to the correction. She will not go to the line. This will be an inbounds play.
On the ground foul, not a shooting foul, as number 45, Lainey Webb, gets subbed out for Marina Diaz.
Also, Chanel Mawan will be subbed out for Grace Roscoe. Welcome back into the game, Grace. Here is Hayden. No good on the jump shot. Here's Spellman. Driving on Neal. Spellman from deep three-point range. No good. Thompson tries to get it, but steps out of bounds.
And Kennedy Spellman's been trying to make that three-pointer hit all night. It was working earlier, but it seems to have gone a little cold in these past few minutes.
I think we see a pattern. Last game, Kennedy Spellman was really cold in the second quarter, but she scored 18 in the first quarter, so that was really interesting. Not so much this game. She's being more of a passer in this game. Spellman goes up strong with the right hand with the defense all over her. Here's Kennedy Spellman. No good, but rebounded by West. West rebounded by Webb. And a jump ball right there as Spellman forces that.
And like I mentioned earlier, that jump ball was important for Ponderosa. They keep possession inside of Mountain Vista territory.
But now next time it's going to be a Mountain Vista ball. Yep. It was a great job of them forcing the jump ball just now.
These Mountain Vista starters have been playing great defense tonight. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Also, most of the game. Bounces off the leg of West and out of bounds as Kate Schultz cannot pound down low. Here's Spellman. Pass to Spellman. Here's Kiara Spellman. Setting up the offense. Looking for Thompson. She'll give it to her. Kennedy Spellman driving baseline. Reverse, and she draws the foul, and she'll go to the line. Great play design right there by Mountain Vista.
And Kennedy has a chance to retake the lead. And Sam, Ponderosa has been a lot more disciplined with the fouls tonight. Not even into bonus territory, and there's less than a minute left to go before halftime.
And it's definitely better compared to what they had in the first quarter when 4 minutes into the game, they were already in the bonus. It's great to see that they've finally controlled it. Spellman nails both free throws. Here's Ames. And we have another timeout called by Ponderosa as, well, they'll talk it over. Because of that second made free throw by Kennedy Spellman, this game is now tied. We'll be back after this.
And we are back as the score is tied 29-29 with 51.4 remaining in the second period. Ponderosa inbound.
Here's Neal. Pass to Diaz. Out to Hayden.
Almost stolen.
Great ball movement right now from Ponderosa. Here's Schultz. Driving baseline. Hayden. Good on the three ball. She's made 3 3-pointers in this game. And Ponderosa will now take a 3-point lead. Here's Kiara Spellman. Mountain Vista doesn't have trouble making threes. They can make them in their sleep.
As we've got 20 seconds left on the clock.
Here's Chase Thompson. She's more of a mid-range specialist. Kennedy Spellman pass to Kiara Spellman. Spellman from deep. No good. Rebounded by Roscoe, and we have an over-the-back call on Grace Roscoe. Do you agree with that call, Tyler?
I wasn't so sure that it was over the back, but it's up to the refs to decide. I'm not getting paid to do this.
They could have also, it could have also been a loose ball foul, but it still didn't look like much.
Well, we've got 5 seconds left on the clock.
They pass it to their star, Neal. Neal from the logo. So close, but is off. And that will be halftime as Ponderosa, despite their lousy record, is showing that they can actually compete in this game. Ponderosa's up by 3, 32-29 at halftime.
Hi, Mountain Vista. I'm Addison.
So Addison has a disease called Kaposiform lymphangiomatosis, but it's KLA for short.
When I met Addison and his family, they had already had quite a long stay in our intensive care unit. He was ill. He had a significant amount of fluid around his heart for no known reason, and many a subspecialists had tried to solve the puzzle of what was wrong with him.
It's incredibly rare, so it took about a month in the ICU just to have a rough, hopeful diagnosis.
It was difficult to find what was wrong. He'd probably had every study in the book. This is a kid that was really young and had to spend multiple months in the hospital. So this family essentially had to move in, to the Children's Hospital for a great portion of his youth.
Long term is just kind of hoping that we find all the right recipes of medicine to give him the best, most normal childhood that he could have.
The medicine can only take you so far, and then it really is a team effort, a community effort to kind of build an individual up and get them through this. Essentially, if medicine can only take you this far, something else is going to have to give you the hope. Something else is going to have to give you the structure to keep going and the motivation to keep fighting.
The impact of a wish is truly life-changing. It not only relieves trauma, helps with emotional and mental well-being, gives kids the strength to fight, but it also has an incredible long-term impact. These wishes help kids heal.
It is amazing to see how one wish, one interaction that you guys have been able to be a part of can make such a difference in their medical care. Not just, a memory, it's not just a memory, it's the hope that you guys are able to instill. You have to know that it makes a difference. You have to know that patients are in the hospital right now and all they're thinking about is how am I going to make it through the next treatment? How am I going to make it through this next part of care? And you guys can make a difference in that. It's incredibly important.
Mountain Vista, I am so excited for you to meet Addison and his mom and his dad and his little brother Jackson. I know you guys are going to celebrate them so well, love on them so well, and give them a week they will never forget. Happy Wish Week!
are back from halftime. Your score is 29-32. Golden Eagles are down 3 to the Mustangs as we begin this second half of play during Mountain Vista's Friday Wish Week end basketball doubleheader.
It's also a double event tonight,
I
senior
just
night
said
and
that.
Wish Week. Excuse me for not hearing that. Here's Akey from deep. No good, rebounded by Spellman. Spellman guarded by Ames. Here's Kiara, back to Kennedy. She's in her range. Spellman sisters passing it to each other. Down low to Roscoe. Double teamed. To Kennedy. Spellman from deep. No good, but almost rebounded by Roscoe. But Kiara Spellman picks up the cookies. Here's Grace Roscoe for mid-range. Is good. That's kind of her shot right there. She doesn't need to go any further outside.
And that was just a great interaction by Vista
As
Chanel
Mawan gets the steal. Mawan with the right hand picks up the deuce. Defensively, that pays off. Deep pass to Ames, and that one is deflected. Well, not deflected. Bad pass out of bounds, as Ponderosa clearly did not have a good talk in the locker room as they can't get the ball past the front court here in this third quarter.
Yeah, the pass was a little too high. Maybe they got a little bit of nerves going on going into this third quarter
Kiara,
as we see some passing going on between Mountain Vista.
here's Mawan driving. Kiara Spellman open for three. No good. But Akey picks up the rebound. No, she doesn't. Kennedy Spellman gets the jump ball, and they will have possession next as Ponderosa will maintain it. Neal pass back, looking for Schultz, and she gets it there. Schultz to Ames, picked up by Mawan. Back to Neal, guarded by Akey. Here's a deep shot from Hayden, and Hayden nails it. Beautiful swish through the rim.
And not something you want to see if you're on defense for Vista. A big three-pointer taking that lead.
Here's Mawan looking for Akey. She finds her, and it's a bad pass intercepted by Ames. Ames, the pass to Neal, easy right-hander, and she's got it.
And just a little bit of an overshot by Juan leads to a fast break, just like that almost was.
Trying to find Akey once again, but she's got to account for her small height as Hayden tried to be aggressive right there and get the steal. And Akey will pick up a foul there as there was physical play there. The foul could have gone either way.
No, I think it was destined for Akey. Akey was the one behind.
She went over the back.
Yeah.
That makes more sense. Here's Neal. Pass to Schultz. Schultz to Hayden. Ames down low, trying to get
Loses
Webb.
the ball. Should have been a travel.
Ames pass to Hayden. Hayden's been a three-point dagger. Here's Webb. Out of bounds as that one is swiped away by Roscoe. Schultz, the inbound, gives it to Neal. Neal over all of the defense right there as that one is smothered. Here's Kennedy Spellman, guarded by Neal. Kiara picked up by Neal. Down low to Roscoe. Between the legs of Schultz, Kennedy Spellman from deep. No good, but Roscoe with the rebound, and Webb will pick up another foul. She's in a lot of foul trouble.
Yeah, that was Webb's third foul of the night. I thought she would have had more now, but I think the Grace Roscoe has just been getting fouled so much that you would expect Lady Webb to have picked up so many more fouls.
Roscoe from the midi tries to use the backboard, and no good on that one, and that one will roll out of bounds.
Just
Ponderosa ball.
just a little too high on that glass, as Lady Webb was also subbed out for Marina Diaz.
Cross-court pass from Neal to Hayden, and Hayden has been nailing all her shots here in the second half. Here's Kiara Spellman. Guarded by Ames. Akey from deep. No good. Rebounded by Kennedy. Spellman guarded by Ames. Beautiful pass from Spellman. Roscoe no good on the jump shot. And that one will be out of bounds on Schultz and recovered by Vista.
After a lot of chaos, Vista gets lucky. That ball was knocked out of bounds by Ponderosa.
Haley
Now
Roderick will check in for Schultz.
Vista has an opportunity to get some points on the board, but not right now as Coach Spellman calls a timeout.
We'll be back after this.
And we are back from that timeout as Kennedy Spellman prepares to inbound. 4:48 left on the clock. Kennedy Spellman quickly out to Grace Roscoe. Back to Spellman. Spellman to Spellman passing.
Here's Roscoe. Kick out to Kennedy Spellman from deep. And it gets stuck.
Unfortunate. Stuck on the rim.
It's unfortunate, but you always love to see that
Saved
small,
by
small,
Jacob Hafes.
that small probability that it gets stuck in that rim is always, not in that rim. Yeah, that
the
rim.
rim.
The chance of it getting stuck there is so small, so you love to see when it happens.
And that is a loss of possession, I believe, for Vista as a jump ball is called.
Here's Kennedy Spellman pass to Roscoe. Roscoe marooted by the defense there. She can't secure that pass. But Mawan picks up the crumbs. Here's Spellman. Spellman driving on Ames with the right hand. Almost gets the and one right there. And she'll go to the line for two.
Close and tough play by Mountain Vista. Still haven't gotten some points on the board in probably the past minute or two. And that is the fourth foul for Haley Roderick, the freshman, playing all the way up on varsity as Kennedy Spellman knocks down that first free throw. She's been subbed out for Lainey Webb. Kennedy Spellman putting up her 8th point of the night. The sophomore.
Let's see if Spellman can maintain her average of 19 points. It'd be great to see if she can just keep that average, keep that high scoring going. We always love to see a high scoring performance, but we can't expect records like every time.
I'd say that's quite the hill to climb. She's got 11 to go as the ball is knocked out of bounds by Pondo.
It'll stay Vista ball. Kennedy Spellman with the inbound. Looking for Roscoe, now her sister. She'll give it to Akey, picked up by Neal. Kiara Spellman at the top of the key. Looking for a Roscoe screen. Roscoe will give it to Akey, swinging it around to Spellman. Picked up by Neal. Here's Kiara. Chanel Mawan is open. Kiara Spellman will draw the foul and go to the line for two.
Yep. And let's see if Mountain Vista can put some more points on the board. That was Kiara Spellman driving to the hoop there. Some great ball movement beforehand, leading to Kiara having almost an open lane to drive through as she knocks down her first free throw.
Kiara Spellman's jump shot looks so pure right there as it swishes without no rim right there. Checking in for the first time for Mountain Vista's Riley Rivera for point guard, checking in for Akey. No good, rebounded by Neal. Rivera deflects that pass. Unfortunately, that one was clearly touched by Ponderosa right there, but Mountain Vista will recover it.
And that short ref with the blonde hair doesn't know which way to point half the time, so I wouldn't look to her to see whose possession the ball is.
Ponderosa will maintain possession, therefore. Here's the pass to Schultz. Schultz guarded defensively by Mawan. Webb can't secure that long pass. Spellman trying to save it. She can't do that. That one will go out of bounds.
Unfortunately, just put a little too much gas on the basketball. And now it'll be Ponderosa ball from Mountain Vista territory.
Chase Thompson will check in for Kiara Spellman. Great job defensively for her.
I believe that's the first time Kiara has been subbed out all night.
Here's Schultz driving on Thompson. Webb, pass to Hayden. Rebounded by Neal. Neal with the floater, no good. Rebounded by Mawan, looking for Thompson, looking for Rivera, but she'll have to bring it up. Here's Kennedy Spellman. Pass to Rivera. Back to Spellman. She's in her range. Spellman looking for a Roscoe screen. Instead, she'll pass it to her. Chase Thompson from deep. No good, and Rivera was not in position to get that rebound.
Is there a time when Kennedy Spellman isn't in her range?
No, she can basically shoot from anywhere on the court. She's so good at shooting three-pointers. When you need one, find Kennedy Spellman. Deflected out of bounds, and Ponderosa will maintain possession.
Yep. Unfortunate for Vista. Grace Roscoe going in trying to save it. Couldn't get her hand on the ball in time.
Here's Neal. Clear foul right there by Kennedy Spellman, and she'll go to the line for two.
The Mustangs have a chance to improve their lead as Kennedy picks up her second foul of the night. Also second team foul of the period. 2:49 left on the clock as this Mountain Vista student section is getting more and more crowded. Ready for our men's game later tonight, but also to cheer on our lovely ladies.
Neal nails the first, misses the second one. Roscoe recovers that. Tyler, do you think that was the right play for Kennedy Spellman to foul Neal right there? She's been so good offensively. Do you think it would be a good idea to put her at the free throw line?
It's either a two-point play guaranteed almost, or a two-point opportunity. And with shooting free throws, it's always an opportunity to score. It's not guaranteed points no matter how good or how bad of a free throw shooter you are. So I think it's better to, especially in that situation, to try and foul, especially when you've got fouls to give.
Absolutely, back-to-back bounce ball off the knee of Shea Hayden, and Mountain Vista will have the ball both times. Spellman pass to Roscoe, and Roscoe will draw the foul. This time going on Kate Schultz, and that will put Ponderosa at 14 fouls.
And that is Schultz's third of the night. A lot of Ponderosa players, 3 or more fouls tonight, especially the ones guarding Grace Roscoe.
Lainey Webb has, I believe, 3 fouls as well. Now checking into the game with 4 fouls is Haley Roderick, checking in for Kate Schultz. Roscoe taking the free throw chance here.
And
no good right there by Roscoe. Roscoe's got to make her free throws, especially for later in the game. Here's a shot by Neal. Neal's good from three-point range.
Neal, even with a hand right up into her face, she's still able to get those shots off.
Chase Thompson deep to Roscoe. Mosses both of them and gets the layup in. That's called using your height right there. She's just able to pick it off simply because of her height.
15 points for Roscoe tonight.
Webb and Spellman getting dirty on the ground trying to get the ball.
As Roscoe causes another turnover almost. Just a jump ball.
Yeah, jump ball called, and Ponderosa will retain possession, but next time it'll be Vista. Marina Diaz will be checking in for correction, Lainey Webb.
Ball tipped by Roscoe, still inbounds as Marina Diaz pulls up from 3. Shot is up and in as Spellman is taking it down the court.
Roderick bringing in the double team. Here's Grace Roscoe. Beautiful pass to West. Block to block is good on the lay-in. Taylor West is having one of her best games. She's got 6 and about 8 rebounds. Here's Kate Roderick. Pass to Neal. Picked up by Spellman. Spellman's playing really tight on Neal. Pass to Diaz. Down low, and West will pick up the foul.
That's Mountain Vista's 3rd team foul. Got a couple of fouls to give in this last minute of the 3rd period. That was Taylor West's 2nd of the night, as a rotation of substitutes come in for both sides. Kiara Spellman in for Chase Thompson, and
Kiara, oh, you already said that. Sorry.
couple of subs in for
Miale Ames will check in for Shea Hayden. And it appears that Kate Schultz will check in once again for Kate Roderick.
As Marina Diaz picks up her. What are we doing here? Another foul?
Maybe a clock malfunction. Here's Kiara Spellman. Double team brought by Kate Schultz. Rivera. Cross-court pass to Kiara Spellman. Dangerous pass. Kennedy Spellman's open for 3. Hits the back of the rim and out. Not her game tonight. Here's Ames. Driving on Rivera. Great defense by Rivera right there. Rivera picks up the steal, but a foul is called.
These three-point shots tonight have not been hitting for Mountain Vista. It's been their sort of Achilles heel. They are great three-point shooters when they can hit it. And Marina Diaz, the senior, picks up her 3rd foul of the night, sending Riley Rivera to the free throw line.
That foul puts Mountain Vista into the bonus, and here's Rivera with the first free throw. Rims in and out, no good. Webb will check back in for Diaz. Something about Mountain Vista that they have to improve for the 4th quarter. This is still a very, very close game. What has to happen here is Mountain Vista has to make their free throws. Roscoe comes in with the rebound, but misses the jump hook. No good. Neal, pass to Schultz.
30 seconds remaining on the clock. Travel seen but not called.
Here's the jump hook right there from Kate Roderick. No good. Roscoe with the rebound has to throw a dangerous pass, but Spellman picks it up. Guarded by Ames. 12 seconds left. Not letting her shoot a three-pointer. And we have an offensive foul on Kennedy Spellman.
And that was just an unfortunate sequence for Mountain Vista. First, the travel isn't called, and then the Mustangs almost score, and then as Mountain Vista's taking the ball down the court, Kennedy Spellman gets called for an offensive foul, giving Ponderosa the ball back to extend their lead in the last 10 seconds of the
10
third.
seconds left for Madison Neal to jump to take up a shot. And we have a double dribble right here by Madison Neal. Double dribble. And here is Mountain Vista returning. Here's Spellman, double teamed. Long jump shot with 3 seconds left to spare is no good. That will end this quarter. Ponderosa 45, Mountain Vista 39, 6-point deficit. Tyler, what do you think Mountain Vista needs to do in the 4th quarter to get back into this game?
I think Mountain Vista just has to, they've got their confidence and their swagger. They've just got to start hitting those three-pointers. They've had so many 3 points taken, but not a lot of them have been made.
We'll be back after this. Welcome back, Vista Now viewers, as we are getting set here for the fourth quarter. Mountain Vista down 6. They need to nail their three-pointers, and Ponderosa's got to keep playing like they do to draw the upset. This would be a major upset for Ponderosa if they can beat Mountain Vista here.
Yeah, as we mentioned earlier, Pondo's got a 5-15 record on the year, and Mountain Vista, much better record than that. As we get into this fourth quarter of play, quick foul called on number 5, Miley Ames?
Yeah. That seems about right. And what I think Mountain Vista's happening here, or what's happening now for Mountain Vista here in this game, is that since they won by more than 50 points last game, they're overconfident in themselves, and therefore they're going to start missing their shots because they think it's going to go in. It's not possible to get that out of their mind, though. They got to keep playing like they were before, as if they're losing in this game. And right here, Kate Roderick will pick up the foul as Taylor West will go to the line once again. She's having a great game tonight.
And as Taylor West goes to the field, we're going to talk about that confidence issue. You can really get in your own head as a sport, as an athlete. You can be like, this was working when I did it the last time, but for some reason it's just not working now. And that can really get into your head, and you can just get stuck in the mentality of, what am I doing wrong and why is it going wrong? As Taylor West goes up for her second free throw, it is
no
missed,
good,
unfortunately. But she did make the first.
Do you think Taylor West could go for the double-double tonight?
Oh, I think if she doesn't by the end of the night, that would be more impressive than if she does.
Here's West with the steal. Pass deep to Spellman. Picked up by Schultz. Cross-court pass to Rivera from deep. No good, but West with the rebound. And that one slips off her hands, and she can't get that one to go. Here's spin move right here from Neal, but she gets fouled, and she'll go to the line. Madison Neal's got swagger. She can put points up on the board. What can she get? What can she do?
Let's see if she can hit free throws.
Hopefully the Mountain Vista crowd here will get to Neal, and she'll miss one of the free throws. But right there, she nails that first one.
As our sub-rotation comes in, Chanel Mwan and Ari Aki coming in for Riley Rivera and Taylor West. This seems to be our pseudo starting lineup, as our starters have just been subbed out.
Neal nails the second one, and here is Kennedy Spellman bringing up the ball. Already drawing the double team. Mwan pass to Aki. Aki driving, mid-range jumper. Missed on the air ball right there. Roscoe recovers the rebound. Pass to Spellman. Doesn't get it, and Ponderosa will recover the ball, as Roscoe could not hold on to it there.
And Ponderosa to inbound. Very tight defense from Vista, giving a full court press.
Speaking of which, Aki forces the ball to go out of bounds, but Ponderosa will maintain possession.
Apparently tipped out of bounds by Aki in that interaction, as Ponderosa is still inbounding.
Diaz trying to go down the court, and she will draw Kennedy Spellman. Picks up her fourth foul. Not very good looking for Kennedy Spellman right there. She's definitely not having the game that she had last time. Aki with the steal. Driving on Ames, and Aki's good on the way-in.
Quick easy leg for Ari Aki. Her first points of the night. Fabulous points.
That cuts this lead to 6. Here's Ames, and she can't hold on to it. And Mountain Vista has all the momentum right now.
This Mountain Vista crowd is getting in Ponderosa's head, getting loud, getting tall, getting proud, as Mountain Vista has Kiara Spellman in for the inbound.
Mountain Vista's got the home crowd and momentum all on their side.
As the ball is tipped out of bounds by Kate Schultz.
Mountain Vista will inbound here to cut the lead to possibly 3 or 4. Roscoe is pushed by 3 defenders and can't hang on to it. Aki with the steal. And a foul called on Marina Diaz. That will put Ponderosa at 3 fouls. And it's looking good right now for Mountain Vista. Ari Aki's been doing so well on the defensive end today. She doesn't really need to put that many points up on the board. But when she can, she'll do it.
Yeah, Aki getting her get back from that turnover that happened on her inbound. Just striking back almost immediately as the ball is out to Chanel Mwan in the corner.
Mwan will have that one tipped away by Shea Hayden, and Mountain Vista will recover. Pass down low to Roscoe. 3 defenders on her. Big body down low, and she'll cut this lead to 4.
As Grace Roscoe puts up her 17th point of the night.
Mwan picks up the foul there. She was too aggressive reaching in there.
Yep, a little too aggressive trying to bat that ball away as the team picks up their 3rd foul of the 4th, and Chanel picks up her 1st of the game.
She's been doing well limiting those fouls. Mountain Vista's still going to play just as aggressive, though, as if that foul did not occur.
And the ball will be inbounded from the baseline by Haley Broderick.
Here's Neal, picked up by Kiara Spellman. Deep court pass to Hayden, to Ames, guarded by Mwan. Box and 1 here as Kiara Spellman is on Neal. Air ball as Aki picks up the rebound. Here's Spellman. Picked up by Neal. Spellman driving with the right hand, picks up the foul, almost gets the and 1. And she'll go to the line for 2.
Yep, and Kennedy Spellman, one of 2 sophomores on the Mountain Vista basketball team alongside Ari Aki. And fun fact about Ponderosa, according to their roster sheet that we've been given, they don't have a single sophomore, but they have 3 freshmen. Shea Hayden, Jenny Sorvillo, and Marina Diaz my apologies, not Marina Diaz, Haley Roderick are all freshmen. And on Ponderosa's 10-girl varsity basketball team. As that free throw is up and in, Mountain Vista cuts the lead to 3 as Spellman puts up her 9th point of the night. Mountain Vista playing some tight defense as Ari Aki goes in to strip the ball. Unfortunately, foul called.
Very aggressive there.
Ari Aki, big foul trouble, 4th of the night, also 4th team foul.
That's the disadvantage of being too aggressive, is that you're going to pick up a lot of fouls, but you're going to get a lot of steals too. That's why some people like to play like that. They like to be aggressive.
And Chanel Mwan aggressively bats the ball out of bounds as Ponderosa prepares to inbound from the corner.
Gets the pass into Hayden, picked up by Aki. Running jumper, no good. Rebounded, but swiped away. Aki with the steal once again. Ari Aki's got more steals than fouls and points. Here's Kiara Spellman from deep. No good, and tipped off the hands of Roscoe. It'll be Ponderosa ball. All game long, Mountain Vista's been trying to come back from this deficit, and they're finally getting really close. It's only a 3-point game. Anything could happen.
As we go into what might be one of the final timeouts of the game, we'll be back to you in about a minute. Vista Nation, welcome back as we go into the last 4 minutes and 48 seconds of regulation in this Mountain Vista girls basketball game.
Double team right here by the Spellman sisters, and they force a turnover on Neal. Mountain Vista will get the ball here. What I want to see from Mountain Vista here is not take the 3 ball to tie up the game. They got to play smart. If they take it 2, take that chance. You still got 4 minutes left.
And Neal called for a travel and all that pressure.
Here's Kennedy Spellman. Hits the corner. No good. Here's Neal. Picked up by Spellman.
And what have we been talking about all night? That 3 ball is just not going down for anyone on Mountain Vista.
They've been working the ball inside, though, and getting quality points. That's what they need to be doing. Akey picks up her 5th.
Unfortunate as Ari Akey fouls out for the night. Riley Rivera being subbed in.
Ari Akey picked up so many steals right there. It was a beautiful performance from her tonight. Despite not scoring very much, she bounced, and that one is good from the line. Pushes the lead up to 4. Here's the second one. No good on that one, as that one was rushed. Roscoe with the rebound, pass to Spellman.
Roscoe probably has close to 20 rebounds tonight. Been playing great inside the paint on both sides of the court.
She's been a beast in the paint thus far. Spellman pass to Rivera, double team right here. Roscoe, spin move, can't get it. And Roscoe took 2 shots and 2 rebounds and could not convert there.
Yep. Bringing up the stats for rebounds, but bringing down that shooting percentage, unfortunately.
Here's the inbound, taking 5 seconds. All that was needed. Neal, the pass to Hayden. They're really being able to break this press. And Ames can't hang on to it. It'll be Mountain Vista ball.
Ball was shot a little too deep. Ponderosa getting a little too excited with a fast break opportunity as the Spellman sisters take it down to their side of the court.
What is interesting here is that Mountain Vista doesn't need to waste time if they have to foul to get some free throws up. They're in the bonus. Here's Spellman, guarded by Ames. Pass to Kiara. Kiara Spellman driving with the right hand. The floater is good. Pushes the lead to 2 as this lead for Ponderosa has just disintegrated. Here's Neal, picked up by Kiara Spellman. Hayden with the spin move. Fakes out Rivera. And Rivera with the steal. Here's Rivera with the right hand, and that one is good.
The game is all tied up. Riley Rivera, first points of the night.
Boy, that gets everyone pumped up. Stolen again by Rivera, and a jump
ball
ball
called,
Riley,
taking the possession away from the Mustangs. Riley Rivera, defensive guru this last minute, coming in for Ari Akey after she fouled out, not making a dent in the depth chart.
Riley Rivera performing in the crunch time. Now Mawan forces the ball out of bounds, but that time that will be a foul, and it'll be a bonus opportunity here for Ponderosa. 3 throw percentages have definitely been down. They got to be able to make those. They've been making the tough shots, but not the easy ones.
It's been quite the wild ride as we have just a little under 3 minutes remaining as I am trying to talk over this loud and rowdy Vista student section.
Second one is good from Hayden. Here's Kiara Spellman. Pass to Kennedy. Kennedy Spellman, I feel like she could shoot from that far away. Roscoe with the screen, switches her on to Ames. Kiara Spellman looking to pull up from 3. Pass to Kennedy. Kiara Spellman with the screen. Kennedy from deep. And
hits it!
Good.
Clutch
Beautiful
time.
wet shot right there from Kennedy Spellman. That gives the lead to one, picks up another foul. That's the second one that she's got in 30 seconds. It's been a finally we are happy to three-pointer go down for Mountain Vista.
We've been talking all night. When are these threes going to hit? We just had to wait until clutch time.
Bad foul by Mawan there, as that one was sent line, and nails the first one. 1 point game. Neal trying to tie up the game. That one is good by Neal. That will tie this game up. This has been such a great game thus far. It's been tight. Lead changers have been switching the whole game. From two. No good. Going away by Schultz. Pass to Ames. Kiara Spellman to Kennedy. Gardell Kennedy from rebounded by Kiara. Looking to pull up again from deep. The game, Mountain Vista.
Big board for Vista as Grace Ross has more than Vista's points tonight as she knocked on a wild fourth foul.
3 very quick fouls, and that will send Ponderosa back to the line. You just hate to see able to so many opportunities.
And I feel like I'm getting day. Ooh, Chanel foul.
Or else she's out. Timeout call by Mountain Vista on the free throw.
Well, we'll see if that gets fixed, and we'll be back with you.
Back Vista now, viewers. This is a game with Kate Schultz at the line. But she needs both of them to tie up this game. And this has been such a great game. What have you seen from both takeaways?
For me, it's just been in my head about all those missed three-pointers. That's what's been like in me, right? Because I feel like they've missed so many three-pointers. And it's not been they're bad at three-pointers. It's just been they've been getting unlucky. And Pondo, I think, they've been a little too obvious with what they're doing on defense. Like
They're predictable.
Yeah.
Understood.
Like once the ball gets to Grace Ross,
Schultz makes both free throws, and here's Kennedy Spellman driving, and she'll draw a foul.
and no matter what happened there, Vista will be going to the line because either it's a shooting foul or it's the foul going into bonus as Shea Hayden picks up her first of the night.
Here's Kennedy, 2 big free throws
For
right
the
here for
lead.
Mountain Vista. She gets that one. That will give Mountain Vista the lead. Second one to make it up to 2.
13th point of the night for Kennedy.
Still an off night here for Kennedy Spellman, but she's hit in the clutch. Spellman, good on the second one. That puts the lead up to 2. Hayden, pass back to Schultz. Schultz, should have been a travel there. Neal, stolen away by Mawad. Looking for Kennedy Spellman. She can't even get it there. Timeout call by Mountain Vista. Great call right there from Kimberly Spellman, the head coach. It was a great call right there. They were about to get a jump ball call right there. Mawan didn't really know what to do in that situation, but they have her out there for defense because Ari Aki fouled out of the game.
And now it's a question of, do you increase your lead, or do you try and just spread the ball out so much that the clock cuts down? That's the big question. And I bet to you, Coach Spellman's going to cook up something good.
The only problem with running out the clock, it seems like a great idea. It's just that the lead is too close right now. Even if they run out the clock and get a shot clock violation, there's still too much time.
Well, there's not a shot clock here.
Well, still, they're gonna try to play hard defense here, but there's still way too much time left, and the score is way too close for them to be doing that. They gotta get some points up on the board, or just control themselves on the defensive end. Here's Kiara Spellman, picked up by Neal. Double team. Oh, they seem to be slowing the ball down a lot as they're just passing it around.
Like I said, they're just going to try and pass it around, spread the ball out, cut that clock. Doesn't matter that they're only down 2 points. Pondo might even be forced to foul like they just did there. And now we got to hope, or not we, if you're a Pondo fan, you got to hope that Vista misses both of these free throws.
Kiara Spellman will go to the line as, like you just said, they got to run the ball, they got to run the clock out. And that's exactly what they did there. Now forced to foul. Here's Kiara Spellman.
Hits the first one, ice in her veins.
She's
Not
got 10
phased
tonight.
At all.
Here's Spellman trying to push the lead up to 4. A 2-possession game would be very, very good for Mountain Vista. Spellman nails it. It's a 2-point game now, and it looks like it's looking bad for Ponderosa.
Timeout by Ponderosa, devising a game plan to come back 2 scores down. Pondo's got one more timeout after this one. Sam, what do you think they're going to do in these last 49 seconds?
Well, I feel like since it's a 2-possession game, what I'm expecting here is Ponderosa's gonna try to feed the ball to Madison Neal so that she can put a quick 3 up and then a quick foul and then another 3. That's what they gotta do now that it's a 2-possession game. Hopefully for Mountain Vista, they make their free throws and they change how they were from the free throw line in the first 3 quarters. So far, they've been pretty good from the free throw line here in the 4th quarter. But
so you're saying that Pondo's got to play fast, shoot well. Vista's got to play slow, shoot well.
Exactly. See, pass to Neal, but she was already double teamed. Kiara Spellman with the steal. That is not what they needed, and there's the foul by Shea Hayden.
And now Kennedy Spellman has a chance to bring this up to 2 possessions to tie the game instead of 2 possessions to possibly take the game.
That was a big turnover right there. Mountain Vista is really now in control, and it's not looking very well for Ponderosa.
And it looks like Kennedy's got the same ice in her veins that her sister does.
She's got 15.
If she can get this second free throw down.
To give her 16, no good. Roscoe trying to get the rebound. She's got it, but a jump ball is called. Mountain Vista ball.
Yeah, possession stays with Mountain Vista. There's 40 seconds left.
They just got to get the ball inbounds. Ponderosa is going to foul. Pass to Mawan. They're not fouling her. They're going to let this clock run out. Here's Kiara Spellman. Double teamed. Pass to Kennedy, and there's the foul right there by Hayden.
As Vista very confidently boasts as Mountain Vista is going to go to the foul line, possibly for one last time, as the lead may increase to a 3-possession game. And I've got one of our commentators for the next game right next to me. Cameron, how do you think this game has been going?
What do you want me to say? How do you think the game's been going? I think it'll be a close game. Dakota Ridge is really good at controlling the ball, but with the way Vista's shooting, coming off the big game from Cal last home game, the energy of this crowd is going to lift them to victory.
All right, and that's Cameron Krosbachen with his predictions for Mountain Vista against Dakota Ridge, our next game up. That'll be on right after this one is over, as there's some sort of clock problem going
Yes,
on.
I believe it is a clock issue. The clock was not running. As a referee, I gotta say, most people hate on them for like not making the right calls, especially. But what I think is that they have to get a little bit of slack. They're human, just like us, and they gotta make the right call, which is their instinct. But sometimes they're gonna miss. Sometimes. Roscoe tries to go up with the layup, but that one, she'll draw the foul. Kate Schultz will pick that one up, and she'll go to the line for 2. Roscoe's been pretty horrific from the line tonight. Let's see if she makes these ones.
Grace Roscoe with a chance to send this to a 3-possession game.
Roscoe misses again. It's not looking good for Grace Roscoe from the line. She's got to be able to shoot better.
Great height, just a little too far on that backboard.
Roscoe. Second one is good.
Was there a lane violation?
She's got 20 if that one counts.
Was there a lane violation?
There appears not to be. Double team on Neal as Kiara Spellman gets the steal. This game should be over.
Pondo's still fighting, trying to foul.
Ames will foul Mawan, and Mawan will go to the line for 2. Make sure to tune in next week at this time to watch your Mountain Vista boys have their senior night against our rival, the Thunder Ridge Grizzlies. And Thunder Ridge has been so good this year in basketball. It's going to be a fun game to watch.
Yep. And recently, all of our seniors have been getting a lot of time in the rotation. Mountain Vista's been playing great ball this year. A lot better than what people expected.
Supposed to be a rebuild year, but instead they're not rebuilding. They're still on the grind. Roscoe with the steal. Pulls up from mid-range, and that was good.
And this game is essentially over.
The girls are not giving up the fight yet.
As Riley Rivera gets trampled.
This game is
that
over.
That is your game. Golden Eagles take the W, 64-54, end of the 4th, no overtime needed.
Such a great game tonight. This was just an overall outstanding game. Both teams were in such great competition. I'm Sam Dersteller.
I'm Tyler Ruffle, and this has been Mountain Vista Girls Basketball. Thank you all.
Switch over to the other broadcast if you want to see the boys game.